Gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta learn. I'ma call the whole team.
Oh, looking back, making sure it's on. It's on.
Yeah, is it on?
Yeah. That's good.
Let's try this again.
Right. How you doing, guys? This is Team Hardline Captain Albert Zertuche, and I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Bill Batson of Batson Enterprises.
Right? Yes.
I got it this time. And I only say that because you deal with so many companies, you're trying to remember their full name when you talk, and it's out of respect, you know what I mean?
No, I appreciate that.
I'm a small veteran-owned business, you know, and I'm talking to you and talking to your workers, and just, man, I'm totally humbled that you're sitting down with me. I mean, it is, you know, you got a huge business to run, bro, like, and you're out here pounding pavement with all your workers and stuff like that. And, I gotta ask, what got you into it?
Well, out of necessity.
Survival, yeah.
Survival. So when I was young, we were financially challenged, and we did a lot of different things, and one of them was fishing. I grew up in Hawaii, and we always were looking for better tools, my dad used to say. So one day I came home, I was 12 years old, that's 45 years ago, I'm 57 now, and my dad was sitting there wrapping a one-piece Fenwick, 13-foot rod. I said, Dad, what are you doing? I'm making us some new tools. Back then, it was a lot of bamboo rods. I mean, we remember having bamboo rods and different stuff like that, cutters and things like that. And my dad started building rods.
And actually, it's him, right?
Yep, that's him, back in the 80s. Yeah, back in...
Bro, he looks like that one actor, what's his name? It's gonna come to me, but he looks like that one actor, big time. Like, dude, I was like, but I looked at it, I was like, no, I don't remember a blonde mustache on him though.
Yeah.
So I had to ask.
Yeah, that's a cool picture up there of him with the GT also. You know,
bucket list fish right there.
For sure. Yeah.
That, and I noticed the piping down here.
Yeah, stainless steel butt caps we stick them in the lava rocks. You can't just stick a rod in the lava rocks, you know, and have a fish on. So
you were talking about the adapter that you had to make so that way you can line it up.
Yeah, we used to dig holes with the in the lava rock, and then line it with cement. And bring a small bag of cement, some water, mix them up, so we can always have a rod holders, especially at the famous spots where you know you were going to catch fish. Yeah,
the battle tested area.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got a lot of subscribers on the channel that they talk about that style of fishing. Yeah. And, you know, I see videos too, and that is one thing that I definitely want to get out there and do, because we're also talking about like trolley rigs or slide line. That's what we call them here in Corpus. Everywhere else they call them trolley rigs and stuff.
Yeah, we slide bait, we call it in Hawaii, slide bait rods. Because I make a lot of rods for Hawaii also still. I make those sleeves, I make the bells, the ulua bells. I do a lot of different things for Hawaii, because, you know, that's where we started this company. You know, we've been up in Washington now for 26 years. I raised my family up there, and that's where the company is now. You know, I have 22 employees, family members. You know, I got a team all over the world. You know, I mean, guys like you, we just sit down and start talking, and you become family, because we're all in this together, right? Yes. There's people all around the world that I talk to that have more knowledge, you know, in certain areas. I don't know everything about everything, right? That's why you have a big team. That's why I call it team. In Hawaii is ohana, right? Everybody is auntie and uncle and cousin. Even though you guys aren't related, that's just the way it was. Yeah. You know, so we have the same mentality, and it's a team, right? I'm the player coach because I'm on boots on the ground kind of guy. I travel around the world. I see my clients. This is a very relationship-based industry. I want to know about you. How can I help you? Because it has to be a win-win situation. That's the way I was taught. When I had a pig and I slaughtered my pig, I give you part of that. You had a cow, you slaughtered your cow, you give me some of yours. You know, I grew corn, you grew potatoes. We always swap style, you know, that's how I was raised. So I have that same mentality in my business world. People say that it's a very different from mainland style. We call it mainland style, but it's more Hawaiian island style way of doing business. You know, I'm not well educated. I didn't go to college to learn anything. I'm just a self-taught guy. I'm good with numbers. I'm good with people, and God has blessed our company.
Very, very much so, and being able to relate. You know, growing up, you know, I mean, I used to remember digging in dumpsters and doing that, or you know, collecting cans and cops, cutting yards. At 12 years old, on my summertime, I probably earned $3,000 or $4,000. And 30 years ago, that's a crap load of money. You know, like
it is.
You know, most parents didn't even create that in a week. You know, on the jobs they were at.
Right.
But you know, when they took off to work, like we were on our own vices. Like we learned how to survive on the street pole light. Like that light came on, you had to be inside. You know, and learning all of that and coming to where we're at and seeing where you're going. You know, that I can see that you have not forgotten your roots, and that is so humbling to see other businesses, and that's what really, I guess, I don't know if I call it attracts or just gets them to work together. Like, you know, to see guys that have come from where they were to not letting it stop them, to grow and prosper, and then share the knowledge, share the blessings that life has been bestowed upon us.
Most definitely. You know, people ask me all the time, "Hey, Bill, why are you sitting here with me? I'm a nobody. I'm a $1,000 account. You know, you're CEO of a multi-million-dollar company." My daddy always told me everybody counts. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much money they spend. It's about their heart and about how they want to partner with you. It's a big deal. It's a big deal, and I still take that to heart today. That's why I go into small tackle stores, and I get that people say that to me all the time. Like, because everybody counts. I mean, I've taken those $1,000 accounts to $100,000 a year accounts. We've partnered, and then we've grown together to make that work. So. Yeah, it's a real blessing for sure.
That's amazing. And then too, you know, I'm sitting here and you know, you're talking with all the guys that you know are all in my area, and they all know you. You know, like, and it's true. Like I'm hearing your workers talk about how their kids are like, "Hey, Bill, I love you, Bill," and it's family. That is a huge. I don't even know how to put it into words, man, but other than it's a blessing. I mean, you know, you're not really going to work. You're just leaving your sleep place to go to chill with your family.
Blessing is a good word.
Yes.
We're blessed. I mean, my faith is I believe in God has a plan for everybody. God gives everybody different gifts. One of my jobs is to bring all the gifts together to make a team. Because not everybody, if you want to put it in a baseball term, not everybody's a pitcher, not everybody's a catcher, not everybody's a right fielder, not everybody's a third baseman. But you put everybody where they're good at, and you become a great team, right? So that's the philosophy. Because I've always been a sports guy. You know, I was a goalie. You know, I wasn't a forward. I wasn't a fullback. I wasn't a midfielder. My job is I was a goalie. My job is to keep the ball out of the back of the net. Right. Whatever you have to keep the ball out of the back of the net, right? And I was also very boisterous, so I could see everything and I could direct people where they need to go. So I take a lot of that, my sports background, into what I do into my business now.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Again, guys, I'm going through your inventory here.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen so many rods, you know, of a company.
Sure.
I've seen other companies, and you know, they normally have a small selection, but you've got a whole arsenal of.
I brought 250 different blank models and built rods with me for people to pull on. This is the largest selection I've ever brought to a public event. See, I'm a wholesaler. I'm a pure wholesaler. I have 700 accounts worldwide, but a lot of people here buy from me. Texas is a great state. We've had people in this booth for the last 4 days just pulling on blanks, whether it be my customer or customers of customers or friends of customers or whatever the case might be. They come in here, they get to pull on it. Everybody's got a phone now. Pull out their phone, take a picture of the label, and they take it back to their builder, or they come over here and sit down and I write orders for them because, hey, Bill, I never knew you had a blank like that. Because the only way you would know that is if you came to visit me in Washington. Right. Where you can come into my warehouse and into my conference room, and we can pull on every blank. And that's what most of my customers do. Anybody who spends any large amounts of money, they just fly up there and they spend a week with us. We use a couple days in the office, a couple days research and development, you know, depending on what's biting, you know. So
I always, whenever I get, you know, companies and they're like, hey, I'm going to come by, I'm like, dude, let's go fishing, you know, like,
for sure.
You got to be able to get that portion in it, because real life pool of a fish is different from us. We're doing a controlled pool and stuff, and these fish are trying to get the hell away from us.
Exactly. And the time you spend with people, you can really tell a person's character. You spend quality time with them, whether it be hiking, biking, fishing, whatever you guys are doing together. That's how you get to know people. Anybody can sit in a boardroom, and I can put on my tie and I can be Mr. Prim and Proper for 8 hours, right? Yeah. But you spend time with a guy on a boat for a couple days, you really get to know the guy's personality, you know, the way he is, and that's what I want. I want those personal relationships, and I want to spend time on the boat with them. You know, the business is good, right? It's good that we're both making money and feeding families, but it's also about the relationships, and I always go back to that. A lot of people in this business world nowadays, they've lost that.
They forgot their roots.
They forgot their roots.
And for me, it's like I never forget that. And like you nailed it earlier, whether it's a $10 customer or a $100,000 customer, you know, I'm waiting to get there. I'm going to get one of those eventually. But when they come to my shop, you know, I got guys lined up, like tournament season, you know, just pull up the reels and they know the time frame, because I'll put it out in the channel and, hey, we're going to have these days, or a lot of people are going to be here. Try to mail your gear. That way I can knock it out, and one guy will come in and be like, hey, I need to get in front of there. No, you can wait in the back just like everybody else. And they don't like that, and they go somewhere else, and then they come back later, man, I should have waited. Like, I'm going to treat you right, whether you're here or here. You're going to come in and asking questions, and that's why I developed the channel, because a lot of times you go to a counter, try to talk to somebody, and they really don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah, my daddy always told me, don't BS somebody. If you don't know the answer, call somebody and get an answer for the guy. And you tell the guy right there, you know, I don't have the answer for that, but I'll get it for you, because I know guys. I know a lot of people throughout the world. I can find an answer for you and give you a professional opinion. It's usually an opinion of somebody who's done that species or has that technique or fishes those fisheries or fishes those types of rods or whatever the case might be. We'll find somebody that knows somebody, because I know a lot of people.
And it's a great team, guys. Like I said, I've dealt with you better part of probably 8 years now. But I've known guys that have been with you for, Nick, like I said, 2011 when I bought one of your first rods there. And it was all because Nick, we did a pool in his shop and stuff, and I was like, yeah, but I want to change this. I want to do this.
Yeah.
And it was to my liking, you know. And within a week, I landed a world record tiger with that.
Sure. And
then after that, it was just domino effect of all of that. So now, you know, where I'm at now, I'm ordering more blanks of different styles and stuff. We're gonna try more. Like, I wish I had that kind of account. They're like, dude, give me one of everything. I'm gonna have it built up, or two, and build two different ways. Because you also have spinning, you have bait casting.
Right.
So that would be the dream for me. It'll come.
Yeah, it'll come.
You know, gotta
put God's timing.
When he's ready. And,
It's funny you bring up Nick. My dad worked with Nick 30 years ago, back when they were developing blanks. You know, the Hatter's Heaver. What was it? He had a line of blanks. I know my dad worked very closely with Nick, and even after my dad passed away, I worked with Nick for a while. You know, for a surf guy, you know, he was the man back in the day. You know, he's still very famous, obviously. I'm going to go actually see Nick on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to see Nick.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I do appreciate your time, Bill. It's been a very honored and humbling experience. All you guys are a phenomenal team, man.
The team. It's about the team. Everybody who cares and wants to be part of our family and our team, we look out for.
Amen to that. Yeah. Be sure to check them out, guys. What's a good website there for the regular guys to go out and check out your
Batson Enterprises. You can go on Batson Enterprises, Google Batson Enterprises. It'll take you to our website. We have so much stuff going on there, our YouTubes and everything. Check it out, Batson Enterprises.
Will do. So, all right, boss. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one.
Yep.
stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go, yeah, I got a line. I'ma call up the whole team. Tell them grab the rods and let the real scream. I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, so get ready for the fight. I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, so get ready for the fight. Someone get the belt, I'm yelling, that's official. It's a sunny day, so you know the sand's in my toes. I hear that drag peeling, I hear that real screaming. You see the wake of a monster, that's a magical feeling. Yeah, I'm living as a man in my own paradise, where I open up the cooler, there's a cold Bud Light, where the wind whistles through the rods cause of tight lines, where everyone's yelling, there's a shark in sight. On the third bar, you got a real hard. Even though it's so close, bruh, it's still far. I got 60 seconds, hook it out and let it go. So get ready with the roll, press record on the pro. I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go, yeah, I got a line. I'ma call up the whole team. Tell them grab the rods and let the real scream. I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, so get ready for the fight. I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, so get ready for the fight. Someone grab the tape, someone grab my phone, someone hold my beer, I'm about to let it go. You ain't never felt no power like this. One wrong move and you will be missed. I got a whole hit on my hook, there ain't no catching cook. Got an 80 wide with J Brown, can you imagine how it look? Fishing is the only thing that defines me. I've been stressing all week, but this is how I find peace. Got a 4-out with a whiting and I hear that clicker running. Yeah, I give it about a minute, lock it down and then start pumping. Then I tag it and I let it go, exactly like the first one. Then I grab another beer, cause I'm tired and I'm thirsty. I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go, yeah, I got a line. I'ma call up the whole team. Tell them grab the rods and let the real scream. I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, so get ready for the fight. I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, I think I got a bite, so get